Hey, we're back to elementary school, as in elementals, fire codes, fire letters, programming, and what's known as reverse flow or reversal spiral, the anti-life, anti-Christic spiral. And Ogtel has covered, the way that he described that, the inner and the outer, right? The input signal, the output signal. Okay, this is how simple it actually is when we get into how they invert the mind, okay, the consciousness between the inner earth, or the ecosphere, the echo worlds, the God world matrices, the Hubgate server, to pass through into the God world matrices requires a pass key, which is called a key code. You need the key to get into that door. Door A, door 1. The FFI field, which is zero resistance to experience pure internal, the inner selves, the inner child. And there's another distraction because it knows what I'm going to say, right? Because I let it know, and then it's going to distract me so that you don't know. Because then I'm going to forget what it was I was going to communicate, because I communicate to my heart, the monadic doorway. So this is how simple it is when we think about chemistry. Electrodynamically linked chem labs. The girl's lab, the female mitochondria lab, the seed in the grower, and how the atom seed is a dead light seed, as an AI machine-coded seed, it's passed into a non-machine template. Well, now they're running machine code. That's precisely correct. Now they're held captive by the codes that they're running on the inside that prevents them from experiencing the inner child. So here we have organ, like playing an organ, the tones, what it feels like to experience the music. But it's not sick. Moo-ah is not sick. Those tones are what heal us. So they reverse the fire letter codes so that they don't fire in perfect timing between force multipliers, the EFF5 field, the force field, the unity field, Mama's three spheres logos, Christos Sophia. So you have the function of elements and you have the function of mathematical ratios. The original mathematics, which are the original DNA nuclear coded sequences. So the timing is perfect. So you have the multiplication and the division. And then you have the subtraction and the addition. Those are 4 operators. Subtraction is one mathematical operation. Addition is another mathematical operation. A force multiplier is, in and of itself, a mathematical function. And then you have what? The other one. Division. Dividing cells. Cells that are multiplying. Oh, so remember when she talked about plasma waves coming in here? Higher consciousness, being able to pull higher current, D12, 13th mother arc. You see, so now you're into deadlight seeds, reproducing as many deadlight seeds as they possibly can to counter space, right? The living, eternal light coded seeds, the non-fallen matrix seeds, the Christos seed, the Christos silver seed atom, mated with gold as one, Neo and Trinity joined as one. So when you say inorganic, if it is in your mind, inorganic chemistry, inorganic, the inner organ, organic. non-organic, organic. I'm inorganic and non-organic. And that becomes convoluted sound recordings of distorted miasma. Confusion, that's what chaos is. Because the nuclear sequenced order in which letters fire are out of timing. And if they're out of timing, they're not perfectly balanced, which means the gyrodome is not running at the center point of that first Christic eternal star. So when you fire all the codes right on time, we're always back to zero, which means our atom clocks are always zeroed out. And that allows us, which is our spirit is free to co-evolve and co-create with the grand creator. Because we're experiencing perfect tempo, breathing tempo. The firing of the codes is perfect timing to experience the first still point of silent running. Golden fire joined as one with silver, the first silver seed, the first cell. Whoa, the first cell. The rose. The pink Rosetta Stone. Solarishi. The eternal still point in the first sacred Yana sun. Yani. Aya. Aya. Kristalla, Shadunaya. Happy trails to you. We are one. The first morphogenetic field structure of the EFI field, as sound and light is joined as one to experience perfect mathematical ratios, which are harmonics, which means harmony. 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 We're all tuned in to experience an equilibrium state. Yeah, equal, which are equivalent values. The fire codes are all equal unto each other, experiencing being equal unto all living spirits, which are in all living temples, which are in all living cells. The microorbital and the macroorbital joined as one to experience being one. A self-generating monad, which means that we are giving away far more than we need to experience what we are in energy, which is consciousness-directed energy, which is consciousness-directed C-space. Creation energy, that's right, the emotional, the perpetual motion of the monadic double diamond doorway. Number 9. Number 9. Zero out the clocks to experience no time. I am experiencing what love is. It goes on forever and always on. The first star fire light cycle, starfire, 13th starburst, like B-U-R, burst, Earthra. The inner us, the inner you, the inner cells, the inner child. The center point of perfect balance in a four-way hub, equal distribution through every channel. Yeah. Building capacitors, builder's tools, spanner gates tools, gated wise. Have a beautiful day, gated wise.